Hello everybody, Giant King Mark here, and welcome back of the Banner Saga. Last we left off, we started up on Hakon's journey all the way through. Let's see where we went. Well, we basically had a lot of stuff happen. We fought some dredge, we met a few other Varl. One of them named Faslot from Shilid. And we learned that the dredge are seemingly gathering at the mountain fortress of Ridgehorn. So, let me just pop up the map and show you guys where it is. And, lo and behold, my friend Demon Wave is on.
Hello there.
Ridgehorn.
How do I sound though?
I think you sound okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want to check out my stream, I left a link on my FA, my DVNR, and my Fur Affinity journals. Or if you want, I can send you the link directly.
I'm already on it. Just letting it load.
Alright.
It's been a while since I've been on this.
One of the 6 horns built into the foot of the Long Reach. Ridgehorn looks out over Degnaler's Bay and Strand, built at the time when dredge regularly emerged from the deep fjords nearby, threatening commerce. Over time, the dredge diminished near Ridgehorn, then stopped altogether, the fort falling to disuse. While we're here, Shilid, one of the forts built by the Varl in the relentless push to hold back the dredge. While that role would eventually be replaced by Stonehorn in the north, Shilid stood for a long time as one of the few strongholds keeping the dredge at bay. So, yeah, we're heading over to Ridgehorn, and I think we're going to try to make our way to Grofheim. I would have given Luden over to Grofheim, to Fazlot and head to Grofheim there, but, pain in the ass as he is, we need him alive. Let me check out the heroes, see if we got any level up since last time. Even though it's just been a day, a lot can happen in a day. Hakon, one more kill to level this guy up. Eric just needs 2 more. Good enough. Let's give this guy some exertion. Next time I'm definitely going to start upgrading his willpower. Mogur, Luden. Upgrading his break and his exertion will definitely be helpful. Grizz. You got some decent abilities. Grizz is the only one who has no level up.
Oh well.
Yeah, he seeks out to prove himself.
I mean, these guys have horns.
Those are Varl, created by the. Well, they were created by one of the gods who was said to be the god of the Varl. You'll find his god. I think you can find his godstone later.
Oh, all right.
Though the gods are dead, so that means, I guess the Varl might be going on extinction. But on our way to Ridgehorn. Oh, rest first, then Ridgehorn. I'm sure you've seen them, Mulgir says, but we're being followed. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us too, but we're just half a day out from thick woods. We might lose them there. We'll lose them. The Varl don't enjoy shuffling through undergrowth, but the dredge hate it even more. Most stop at the edge of the forest, and the ones who follow are picked off without much effort. They begin to creep around the tree line and you hope you can outpace them to the other side. Deep inside the woods, you get the distinct sense that dredge have been more or less surrounded you, and in great numbers. Their dark shapes create unsettling patterns as they slide between the trees in every direction. You call Mogul around. Any ideas? Yeah, pray to whatever god you like. There's more of them waiting on the other side of the woods than we've seen so far. We may be seriously outnumbered, especially if we wait. Yrsa appears unexpectedly. What if, she says, patting her arrows knowingly, you could set part of the woods on fire to draw their attention while you escape, or try to draw them into a trap. Was this your idea? You ask. She shrugs innocently. You consider your options. Draw them into the woods and set them on fire sounds like the most logical idea. 2 birds with 1 stone, I suspect. Your thoughts?
I guess throw them into the woods.
Smart. You create a line of shield bangers and unleash volleys of arrows in their direction, luring frustrated swaths of them into the trees. At your command, Yrsa flings flaming arrow into key locations. The trees erupt and fire spreads quickly. Many fall immediately, but the Varls start to lose their nerve. Soon the caravan is in disarray, some fighting, others fleeing from the growing inferno. Yrsa has vanished. Ludin rushes past in a state of terror. You break from trees, hoping to regroup. Oh crap, I think we just made a bad move. Where is Yrsa? Behind you, Varl are following your lead, though not as many as you had hoped. The dredge, distracted by the fire, have thankfully not yet noticed your escape. Isn't she with you? Did you make her do it? Where is she? I didn't make her do anything. It was her idea. Ludin stares into the flames, face blank. He's trying hard not to show what this means to him. A miserable moment lingers. We've got to get out of here, Hakon. We brought minutes at the most. We don't know that she's gone anyway. Maybe she'll catch up to us. Margaret gathers the others. Someone drags Ludin along against his will, but you hear no outbursts or insults. It's almost worse that way. Well, lost at least a few good Varl and a couple of fighters. And Yrsa. And there is lightning over at Ridgehorn. Great.
That's never good.
No, it is not. Figured I'd toggle the little HUD. Something's going on at Ridgehorn. There's all my Varl and Ludin and his men. This game is artsy as hell. Whoa. Looks like a battle went on here. Yep. Ridgehorn, it's always been deserted, but this looks fresh. I mean, could this have just been disrepair? Oh, there's a dredge body in the background. I mean, foreground, right over there.
Ah.
What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened, and recently. But only dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have Varl search the buildings and make sure there's no dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. And don't set up camp or make a fire. We'll take a look around, and then we'll get out of here before anything else goes wrong. You mean more wrong. I wonder if he's still pissed at me about losing Yrsa. Maybe I should have set fire to the forest, but... Yeah, I probably should have set fire to the forest. Yeah, I'll try again later. Okay. Up the tower we go. Much as I would love to rest... But Mogir's right. The fact that there's a battle over here, something must have happened. And judging by this, it means we really have to go into a battle. Alright, let's go. I have this set on easy mode, so on normal or hard mode, you have to get enemies your allies get injured, then you have to rest a few days for them to recover. You can still send them out injured, but I don't think they'll do as much. What the? Stone slingers. A lot of slag slingers. And a man and a woman? Something happened here. Won't be able to do much. Oh, crap. Okay, that move is basically, that's basically like lobbing grenades. If you don't kill that slag slinger before he can, oh, flame slingers. Yeah, those guys are basically the ones you want to watch out for. Get out of range of their explosives and, you're good. Don't, and you're gonna get hurt. Like Eric. This isn't gonna be easy. Huh. Ubin. He's just watching. Oh, shite. Ha! Hang on, Eric. Oh crap. I don't think Eric's gonna make it. Yeah, he's dead. Or not. Now he's dead. Or... Really? Okay, never mind, he's dead. Well, I wouldn't say dead, he's more like out cold. Oh god, dead. Gonna a warhawk like this guy and this dude's your ace. Now, yeah, let's go see about those two people. Gunoth, Gris. You lean on a crumbled wall, watching endless waves of dredge marching below. Satisfied, Hakon? Mugir asks. The vast number of dredge remind you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Mugir stands over the bodies of the man and the woman. Think the slag came up here for those two? Asks Mugir, waving his bloodied weapon in their direction. Why would anyone be here? No clue, says Mugir. They're definitely not dressed for it. Something wrong about all this. The girl is definitely dead, but a frown crosses his face as he bends an ear to the man's chest. This one's still breathing. The clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below, muffled by the thick snow. You curse. Quick, back down. Bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the Varl below. 816. We have 988 Varl, 167 fighters. Formations. I think we could be able to hold them off, but that number? Okay. Good thing this is on easy mode, otherwise this would be a lot more difficult. Eric would be injured like crazy. But let's promote our favorite ball here. Let's upgrade his strength and give him a bit more willpower. Let's definitely upgrade his shield break. I have a feeling that's going to be really useful later on. We're ready. Dredge soldiers. Several dead Varl. Ubin in the background again, holding the man. Damn. Let us begin. Let's not send Eric up too far ahead like last time. Except for Gronald, this guy's my tank. That's right, mobilize yourselves for a slaughter. dead. Whoa, too risky. I risk hurting my own if I do that. Panic!
Okay.
Yep. You're on.
Okay. I have to go for a little bit there. Just
Okay.
have some good.
Kill a few more as they flee. This is it. Oh, no, wait, it's not. Way to go, looting. Grizz, you back up Mog here. I think he's gonna need it. Dead. And let's give this attack to Grizz. Minus 16 Varl and 2 fighters. And we got some, well, a lot of renown. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I looked down over I looked down, Dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. But it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? No, really. Unless you want to wade into that valley, we're gonna have to leave the same way we came in. Hakon, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man has been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than answers. What of it? The Spellweavers? In Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. Let's go. Hold on. We've got a lot of tired and wood in Hakon. This is going to be rough. Each day we wait means more dredge, another ambush, or we get snowed in. A heavy snow may act in our favor if we can get past the first line of dredge and lose the rest. What difference does it make? We're all going to die. Look, it's your call, Hakon. But we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. Ludin, what do you want to do? Now you consult me? Take a running leap from the tower, Hakon. I could care. The courtier grows silent as you recall his recent loss. Mulgir coughs. We rest then? Sure, we'll rest. Alright, I'll spread word to meet you back here soon. We set up a watch, says Monker. Who knows what the dredge will do in the meantime? Might try to starve us out or wear us down. Might try to hide their numbers. What do you want to do? Focus on getting... Try to get a better count on the dredge. Or focus on getting everyone rested and ready. Will do. When you're ready to leave, give the word. Until then, we'll see to it that everyone in fighting condition before we make our escape. Resting sounds like a good option. Alright, we're in good morale. Let's check on our heroes. Alright, ready for a nice big fat promotion. Upgrade his health, that'll be really useful. No one's ready for a level up yet. At the very least, we still got 35 renown. Now, we leave. We're ready. What's our approach? Break through the front lines and don't stop. Could work, says Smoker. As long as everyone sticks to the plan and there aren't any more dredge than we expect. We'll make a big show of force. If we split into groups and meet up again at Shillid, we're less likely to be surrounded. Sounds like a good idea. Let's go for it. You draw your weapon in advance. At your command, the warriors bash into the first line of dredge, who seem surprised by your quick assault. But then things start to go wrong. There are too many dredge and you can't make a hole. Confusion sweeps over the warriors and they act haphazardly. As you bark orders the dredge have already pushed through, they attack. Oh crap. No decision in this game is an easy one. Decisions like this will probably get you killed. Well, we got 2 level 4 guys and 3 level 3s and 1 level 2. Let's see where this goes. Yeah, I think this arrangement will work. One dredge down. Uh-oh. Thank you, Dredge. You just saved me the trouble. Sunslingers. If you can get them to get hit by their own attacks, then they're just dead. Grizz, you've been promoted. Congrats. That stone guard's dead. That means he won't be able to summon reinforcements now. Good. Now, we tear it apart. No, since that one's been bugging you. He just walked right in on that. That was easy. And no injured, too. With the first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious, falling quickly. You think you can safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of this nightmare. What do? Let's get the hell out of here. Fighting these dredge is not a good option. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think of how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious mender to show for it. I hope it was worth it. Hey, I'm just glad we got out of here in time. Now we gotta hit the Shillid. We head there. I think it'll be a straight shot to Grofheim. Oh man, we bypassed Shillid. We're all the way to Grofheim now. Skiermstead. And there it is. Wow. Wonder what happened in Shillid. We must have gotten some people there, right? Right? At least we made it to Grofheim safely. Hakon, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Evan. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim. No, that's the wrong way. Juno, where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out of 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge! We have to go back! It's a damned graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Evan. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorundir what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. She is dead. I couldn't save her. Evan suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for some Varl to help him onto the cart. Not what I had hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. Well, we're going to be seeing more of Evan soon.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Oh my god! Grofheim! It's gone! Chapter 4. Lest they not come home. But can we just go back to Grofheim? What the hell? It had to be the dredge. It had to be the dredge. Frostfeller. We're not that far off, actually, from Hakon's group. It looks like now we gotta go... What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Echo, you son of a bitch! Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Echo walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. We should have taken that supply car when we had the chance and bolted. Well, it just went from bad to worse. And let's know where to be seen. Alette, don't worry, I'm keeping you out of this. You don't want to fight? You won't fight. But seriously, can we go back to Grofheim for a minute? What the hell happened? The whole place was on fire. I don't think the Varl were expecting their home to be annihilated like that. But this just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? And looks like it's going bad from even way worse. Ivor, you're on. Trigby, you go over here. I have a feeling this is your forte anyway. Dead. I'm just gonna say this right now. This guy is like the one guy you need on your team. Okay, the Thrasher. Basically what they do is they can do damage with that skill, but so too can't. But they can also lower their guard. Hang on, Ivor. Hogan, you're on. One dead Thrasher. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's go with... no shield wall. This is one of the things I hate about these guys. Let's go with our own shield wall. Three health. That should at least weaken him. Resist? Oh, the stupid shield wall is still active. We can't do much. Well, Ivor's gonna be... oh, okay, maybe not. And down goes Ivor. And Trigsby just owns. Again. Hate to admit it, Rook, but you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the Dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. You spot Alette looking at one of the thugs. She cocks her head to the side. Dad? I think he's still alive. Ivor lifts him to his feet by his tunic. He groans from the pain. This guy again? Why did Echo try to kill us? He's a damned lunatic! Figure that yet? Why would Frostwellers cheat and put a madman in charge of his guards? That's what he told you? He never put Echo in charge. As soon as those gates were shut, Echo walked into the Great Hall and sliced open the chieftain like a narwhal. Saw myself. Echo wasn't a captain. Look at him. Let's go. Where can we go? I mean, where can we go? By now the Dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe's the only thing that makes sense across the waste. I might know someone there who can help us. And the Dredge probably won't follow us out into the waste. They didn't make it in the Great Wars. Because it's a death sentence, food's already running low. I know where Echo keeps his supplies. I'll tell you, if you take me with you. What's that catch? No, shut that guy up. Okay. Just trust me on this. I know Oneth might seem like a bit of a nice guy, but remember Trigsby's advice. Never trust a guy with a helmet on. Though, what's the catch? No catch. I want Anna here as much as you do. Just never had anywhere to go. I'm the only one. I'm not the only one. Get the supplies and there are plenty of fighters who are desperate to get out of here. That might solve a few problems. No deal. Shut him up and let's get out of here. Ivor punches him in the face. He crumbles. Alright, we get to Wormtoe. We find Varl who won't try to kill us. We find safety. Gather everybody up, and we'll make a break for it. Maybe we should get some supplies while we're at it, too, because I got a bad feeling we must have run out after 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, we need the supplies. "13 days full of supplies. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostfeller sits, heading south, and show little interest in following you as you cross into the wastes. You finally free a Frostfeller, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows at Wormtoe is willing to help. Maybe we should have taken that supply. No, that's probably a bad idea. Into the wastes. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, one of these supply wagons is yours." Or remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. What's going on here? Nothing concerning you, he replies. And before you start telling me otherwise, these are my clansmen. Thought they could run up with every scrap of food in the village. Now, all I want is you to move on, so take your share or don't. Let's just take the supplies and go. You nod, and a few of your men take a hold of the supply wagon, bringing it to the caravan. Other clansmen take a bit of coaxing. They eventually turn their backs on the scene and move on, but in lower spirits. God, this is gonna bite me in the ass. Hello to my other viewer who just popped in. Oh, let's make camp here. Now, I think this is Hogan. Let's talk with him. Yep. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to... The two brothers climb up as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? Just heard yelling, came to check it out. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's no secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. I can see it. Forget it. Listen, all this death? Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world is just tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all this. I get what you're saying. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Anyways, just so you know, I'd never go for a let. Promise you that. Or old life. All yours. Appreciated, Mogan. You depart unsure whether your opinion of Mogan changed for the better or worse. I think I prefer Hogan to Mogan, because Hogan's the more rational one. Mogan's the more hot-blooded. Like Cain. Let's rest for a day. 13 days of supplies. At least we got some spirits back up. What the... Oh! The Godstone! I forgot about this. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radormir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. We welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with other villagers while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Ask what the tribute involves. Golden Finery, one says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth it's a gift of the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. Let's try it out. Let's try it out for ourselves first, see if it's interesting. Bravely, you give the offer a chance. When you apply your oil to your skin starts to burn like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe. The worshippers are impressed by your courage and gift you more oil to take. inspect the Godstone before moving on. Nobody can really agree on what Radormeter looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radormeter was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his Godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Oh, Golden Feeder. And Godstone Radormeter. I'm getting better with the pronunciations, aren't I? Though seriously though, what the heck was it doing in a dried out lake? That's what I want to know. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Olaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. Get lost! No dead down here! She shouts to nobody in particular. Let's join her in shooting. Maybe to let out some aggression too. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alay, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of Olaf's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. You know, says Olaf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight. Ooh, actually, that sounds like a good idea. We could use the extra fighters. Sounds like that. Yeah, that is actually a good idea. Get some good fighters, and we can easily get more people to work with during war. Plus, well, more strong women. We can always use more fighters, you told Olaf. If Valetta's any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Olaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. I kinda wish we had the ability of getting some more supplies out of that. Let's keep going. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws, you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches you, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help will be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. Ask them how they came to be here. The men get nervous and reveal sturdy weapons. Your warriors step forward until the leader holds out a hand, saying loudly, "The last group to ask us questions tried to kill us." Tried. Let's keep this simple. Will you help us or not? Fight with us and earn your food. The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later that you discover they vanish along with a sizable portion of your supplies. Fuck! I try to be a nice guy, and I get screwed. Let's make camp. I am pissed. I try to be a nice guy, and this is what I get. Maybe I should have just left them. Or killed them. 4 days worth of food. Fuck. We're gonna start starving if we don't get some fighting in. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Let's join in with a verse of our own. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin on their tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. There we go. Bit of good morale. Wormtoe! We made it.
Wormtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Var will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them they've come to see someone named Krumer. I hope we get some renown so we can buy some supplies. Well, I'll be damned. Krumer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yngvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come, we have food. We'll discuss it more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. So yeah, that's Krumer. Ubin mentioned him last episode. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotsbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's claw. It won't be long before Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorandir's what's going on. Who's Jorandir? Var King. Well, as close to one as we have. Yngvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest. But once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm gonna see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jorandir won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yngvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Oh boy. We have 2 days worth of supplies. Why did I spend all that renown? We should have waited until we got to Wormtoe, spent some of it in Frostweller, got to Wormtoe, got this, and then run. Damn. I actually might save scum this part, go back, do this again, but do it a bit right. I know it's cheating, but come on, I got gypped. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get all these Brawl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much of me left to do, so I started training other Brawl to fight. Got tired of that. Made a place in Wormtoe. They're still calling. There's still some calling, even if with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? So, who is Yingvar? I'm surprised he never told you. I'm surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge bashing type. He was called Yingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. I bet you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Vol you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we felled a dead yox with whale teeth. And why. I'd love to hear that one. Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They are all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, and they'll shatter. Line a whole row of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. I best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Yingvar. I like him. He's like the old uncle I wish I had. And endings off here. I might save scum this part just to fix some mess that I messed up. I'll try to at least be consistent, but I'll fix a few things just so I can have some extra supplies. And extra renown. Anyway, I'm Dragon King Mark, and next time, we're going to try to decide where we're going to go after we take care of Wormtoe. We could probably head to Grofheim, or we can head to Blothbulker. Either way, we gotta talk to Jorundr. I got a bad feeling, though. The Rooken Eaters don't know Grofheim's burnt to the ground. But Hakon and the others do. I wonder what happened to them. Hope they're all okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment, and, well, see you guys in part 5. Laters.